Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shem and welcome to this segment that's called Wellness Friday. This is a show where we post every Friday and we also get to explore how is our inner well-being. We talk about topics related to improving our well-being, because here we are making our life beautiful by taking one step at a time towards our inner wellness. This time and age, mental health is not a taboo anymore. We can all agree that we are communicating, we are talking about mental wellness, we are working towards maintaining or reaching a positive mental well-being, and we are also very active into helping the people who are suffering from mental illness or mental health issues. And I love this space that we are creating of talking openly about mental health and working towards good mental health. So in our show today, I want us to talk about closure. I know every time we discuss and we say, I want to find closure about that thing, when they tell me why, I will feel good. Or when I know why this happened, I'll feel better. But I want us to ask ourselves, are we so inclined in knowing the why that we forget our own healing? So let's roll back to the front and ask ourselves, what is closure and where does it come in our life? So most of the time, you can agree with me that we find closure, or we try to go and find closure because something has come to an end or something is coming to an end. But most of the time, it's because something has ended. It can be a relationship, it can be losing a loved one, it can be losing a job, or something has ended. And most of the time, the ending was not pleasing to us, or the ending left us with questions. And we are like, I want to find the why. Why did that boyfriend or girlfriend leave me? Why did our loved one die like that? We want to find the reasons. We want to go to the root of finding out why these things happen the way they happened. So most of the time, you're going to find closure through other people or through other situations. But in this topic, I want to talk about closure when we are going to look at it or to look for it through another person. So most of the time, we are chasing closure from other people. You are going to ask, why did our son or why did our loved one die like this? You're trying to find answers and you're chasing those answers, guys, and you're chasing them and they're not coming through. Grief is not the same for everyone, and I've done a video on grief and how I handled my own grief. So you can find it down in the videos coming through. So here is what I usually say about closure. If you're chasing it and it's not coming to you, find other ways of healing. If closure brings itself to you, by all means, find it, because finding closure is absolutely amazing. So, and closure is different to different people. But if you're feeling like you're chasing it, like let's say a relationship ended and you're there following your ex to ask him or her, why did you leave me? What if they don't tell you? What will you do? You know, what if they lie? Because you're not sure that the closure you're chasing will come in the way you want. Yeah. What if it doesn't come in the way you expect or the way you want? What will you do? Okay. So, will that prevent you from healing? So, these are the cases and the questions I want you to ask yourself. What if the closure doesn't come in? Will I not heal? You will, by other ways. What if they lie to make me feel better? You'll still be left with questions. You'll be like, I feel like there was more reasons. What if they just don't want to tell you? Okay? So what if you don't find it? I want you to know that sometimes chasing closure is preventing you from seeking the healing that you need. And so, how can you begin your healing journey? Something happened, it was not pleasant, it hurt you. You need to heal. You need to grieve if it is grieving. You need to also grieve that job grieve that relationship. It has ended. Here I am now. You can seek therapy or counseling and other ways, such as talking to your friends or your family, somebody who is willing to listen to you. And also, another way that you can seek closure without having to chase it is to also write a letter. Write a letter to this situation or this person. What would you have loved to tell them? Express yourself. A letter is good because it gives you a chance to express yourself, to pour out your emotions, cry if you need to. And at the end of the day, at the end of the exercise, you'll find the maximum closure that you are seeking. I've been in situations where I needed the closure, but somehow you just let God or the universe, or you let God deal with it. Like, this has happened. I have no control as to why it happened. You did your best. First of all, guys, you should always know that if it's a relationship, people left or it ended because it was time for it to end. Maybe you're blocking your own blessings by just chasing closure that's not there. You need to sit down, have a conversation with yourself, and decide to start healing. It has happened. Wallow in the moment, in the negative energy, and then stop and move on. You need to heal, take the exercises. If it's something that you want to heal your inner self, you can write a letter to that situation and maybe respond like they would respond to it. And then at the end of it all, you can take a candle and burn it and just say a prayer or talk to it, and you'll feel good. At the middle of all those points, guys, cry if you want to, scream if you want to, and seek ways that your body is leading you to. Most of the things I mentioned here is let your body communicate to you what you want. Your inner self knows what they want. So seek it and find it. That comes naturally. If you find yourself losing a lot of energy because you're chasing something, you are going off alignment, please make sure you're just on alignment. So, guys, thank you so much. We continue with Wellness Friday. We continue to work on ourselves. I love, love, love anything about inner wellness. You can comment on the box. What do you want us to talk about? What guests do you want for us to have here? And also, if you want to be a guest on this show, if you have a topic that we discuss together, I would be glad to just be with you on this set. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and bye bye.